Hello everyone, welcome back once again to CareerQ, a place to curate your career. In today's video, I am going to talk to you about one more firing that has happened in the recent times, and we'll get to know more on which organization has done this firing and what are the current situation of the market and whether we are expecting the market to get better in the recent times or no. What does the trend look like, and a lot more is going to be discussed in today's video. But before starting the video, if you're new to the channel and have not yet subscribed, then do subscribe and also press on the bell icon so that you do not miss another update. With that being said, let's get started with the video. So first, let's talk about the organization that has made again a firing in the recent times. It's none other but Salesforce. So when we talk about these product-based companies, we often say that the jobs in product-based companies are much more safer compared to the service-based companies. However, we should also keep this thing in mind that if and when, the product-based companies get affected, if and when recession comes, then these product-based companies, they ramp down a lot on the different segments that they are working. If they are doing some new R&D on some topic, which they find a little bit more consuming, their money or energy, it is consuming more, then they just shut those things down. And it's not like a service-based company wherein you have the liberty or the privilege of having bench resources, and a concept of bench doesn't exist in the product-based company. So as soon as you it is either like you need those resources or you do not need. So now when there are certain ramp downs taking place in all the organizations for that reason. Previously also Salesforce has fired a lot of employees, and we have again heard that it has fired 7,000 employees, not one, not two, 7,000 employees globally, of course, not just in India. But on a global front, it has fired 7,000 employees, cutting down on the customer support and customer, research, those kind of, from those segments, it has fired these employees. It took all of those employees on a call, on a meeting, and then they were informed that now, they would not be joining from then onwards. So yeah, that is how these firings have taken place. And also to note that the Salesforce have indicated that, this is not a limit and this is not the last firing that they will be doing. They are, scrutinizing furthermore employees, and if they find that there are other employees whom they can reduce and whom they can work without these employees as well, they will continue to fire those employees. So in the upcoming 2 to 3 weeks, even month, 1 or 2 months, we can say that Salesforce will be scrutinizing a lot of the employees, and it will be trying to remove a lot of those employees as well. So it is not a very good news for any of us who are working within the software sector, of course, because we never know when the knife falls upon us, and when the things impact us as well. So yeah, the next point is that what is the current situation in the market? Then let me tell you that market is not yet stable. The Q1 results that we heard some time back, they are not very good. There are several employers who are putting a lot of pressure on the employees to work in odd timings, and also this RTO being RTO compliant, that is return to office compliant. Many of the employers are forcing the employees to come back to big cities and work on in office, and employees on the other hand, they are not able to do much about it, because even if there are employees who do want to resign from their current organization, but they are not finding a new job, or they're not getting a new organization to which they can make a switch and get rid of their current employer. So yeah, the markets have not really opened up, but although there are some positive trends that we see, and here and there we do hear that hirings are happening. Here and there we do know that freshers are being called, walk-in drives are happening within organizations, and we also know that there are certain people who are getting calls from Naukri.com, but they are just those people who are working in some niche technologies, and those technologies are most sought after, and that particular company at that particular point is looking for an employee of that domain. Only then these calls are coming, else the market is not really stable till now. And yes, we are a bit late, because what we expected was, since the walk-in drives were happening, we had actually anticipated that by this time of the year things would have fallen back to normal, and the number of recruitments or the number of onboardings that we are hearing, those things would have increased. However, we don't see that happening. Even the onboardings have, things have got frozen in a lot of organizations, and the onboardings are not taking place, the hirings are not taking place. Even the lateral hires, they are not getting onboarded soon enough. because what we know is that lateral hires are taken for project specific requirements. Even then, these people are also not getting onboarded. So yes, we can say that the market is still slow. There is positive trends here and there. We do know that in Q1 of this year, several organizations have made progresses. However, the progress is really less, and organizations are just trying to be there to survive and make their employees survive. And which is why I would say that if you are in a position or in a job wherein you are not happy, and you are really not doing well, you are being tortured, traumatized by your managers, I would just ask you guys to hold on for just a little bit, because we do expect that things get better by the end of Q2, and then the markets do open up. Also, we know that a lot of onboardings have been shifted to the end of the year, so hopefully within a span of 4 to 5 months, we are expecting to see positive changes in the market, in the onboarding scenario, in the hirings as well. So any one of you who really wanted to make a switch, please, I don't think that this is an ideal time to make this kind of decision. Even though you get a hold of a job, okay, even though you do that, even if you're lateral hire, you never know, on the last day you might be told that your onboarding has been deferred, or you are conveyed that your position has been put on hold, and you just lose on your current job and the job that you were going into. So these things are a bit unstable and uncertain at the current time. So just be very sure, double sure, before you take any step towards your career or career transition especially. Also, do have a plan B in your mind. What if, like, say for example, you are just adamant and you just want to resign from your organization no matter what? You can do that, and you can also have a job offer. But I would also say that you should have a plan B as well. What if on the last day this job doesn't exist, okay, on the last day the HR says that the position is on hold, or some bad news comes to you? Then what is your next step, or what will be your next step? Just prepare accordingly, have a roadmap to that. And if you think that you will be able to live and you will be able to survive come what may, and you are currently being in a very difficult position, you're currently in a very difficult position, then of course, if you want, you can do resign. But please double think on that. That's just what I wanted to say. For all those who are waiting for their onboardings, I would say that just wait on a little longer. We also on our end are trying to get all the updates, and I definitely will make videos as soon as we hear something, some onboarding happening in some organization somewhere. I'll definitely put up on my videos so that none of you miss out on what is happening with others as well. So yeah, just stay tuned, and if you have any other queries, concerns, put them down in the comment section, and I will definitely try to help you guys out. If you want to connect with me one-to-one, maybe there's some doubt, or you want to choose between two different technologies, or you want to choose between two different organizations, any of the doubts that you might be having, you can come up to topmate.io. I've posted the link in the video as well as in the description box. I'll come again tomorrow with another new video. Till then, stay tuned to CareerQ. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.